Hey everybody, hope you all are having an excellent day and or evening. It is actually a Monday night here and it's almost midnight, and I had the choice between playing some Mass Effect or doing the responsible thing and going to bed. So I decided to act like an adult and come here and shoot some aliens. So that being said, we're probably going to just do one episode tonight. Let's make it a good one. So when we left off, it's funny, I played yesterday and I still can't remember what we were doing. We were doing that mutation quest, right? And we found a camp over here that we need to go to. And then there's Joel's quest over here, his loyalty mission. First things first. Did not mean to do that. If we get lucky, then this quest might tie up really quickly, in which case we can begin and maybe finish the loyalty mission. But if we're not lucky, then we'll do that tomorrow. Or later in the week, I guess. Sneak attack! That did not end well for them. Let's get some ammo back. I'm going to try to avoid the remnant because I really don't need XP anymore. As I said before, I might get to level 60. We'll see how it goes, but I probably won't do any more crafting. Somebody grab aggro. Did you just throw oh, that thing. About to say, I think Liam just threw a grenade at one of those little tiny spitting things. Oh, I'm getting attacked by a Chalarian, whatever this thing is called. I am starting to get a little tired of facing wildlife. These guys really aren't interesting to fight. I've fought tons of them before. They don't drop anything good. I'm sure you can make something with these materials, shell filaments, but don't know what, and it's probably not something I want. Okay, so it seems like we have to go in the canyon up ahead, which is good, because I really did not want to climb up on top of that thing. I hear something. And I guess they hear us too. Out, Liam, there's the sniper. A couple of them, actually. It's times like these when I wouldn't mind having a grenade launcher.
Enemy is down. I need help.
It's because you're standing there getting shot by snipers. Almost out of ammo because of all those animals that we faced. Now I have no ammo to fight real enemies. Guess I should have used my paw, ironically.
Go team.
Go team!
Someone help me.
Is Liam a cheerleader now? Well, 52. Anything worth scanning? Solar heater. Why do you need a solar heater? Is it really that cold out? Alright. Seems like whatever the quest is directing me towards is in this little workshop over here. Hey, ammo. And Rokar research log. That sounds promising. Communications as well. Again, not really going to bother reading this, but I will tab through it just in case.
Sam, what do you get from this?
Analyzing. The Rokar took special interest in mutations that would poison a natural environment.
They want to make our colonies unlivable.
What are your instructions for this data, Pathfinder?
So we can destroy the file, or we can copy it. I'm not sure I can really think of a good use for that data. And of course, there's always the risk that it would eventually fall into the wrong hands. I feel like anything that could harm our colonies has the potential to do a lot more harm than good, so let's just get rid of them.
Erase the whole computer, Sam. No one needs that knowledge.
Acknowledged. Data elimination complete.
Let's wrap things up and get back to our researchers.
Alright. Is that it? I think that's it. Let's go tell them the good news, and then if there's nothing else to do here, we can start helping Joel. I am glad that most of these quests don't require you to return to the quest giver. That can be rather annoying at times. But for this one, I suppose it makes sense. Get some closure.
What have you brought us, Pathfinder?
I got jumped by Rokar. They were researching harmful mutations, hoping to use them against us.
I hope you put an end to their work.
Do you have any of their data? May we see it?
I erased everything. We don't need that kind of knowledge floating around.
I was just curious to see the Rokar's idea of good science.
We need to be better than them. This is about improving life, right?
Exactly. Our work could benefit the Angara, prove the Rokar wrong about us.
I scanned all the mutated wildlife I could find. I hope it helps your research.
We're going to be overwhelmingly busy, aren't we?
Thank you for everything, Pathfinder. We'll get to work.
Well, I guess that's a good kind of busy. And hey, look, 100%. So, just to check it out, there we go. The galaxy, or the cluster at least, is viable. But our work is not yet done. Plenty of threats still out there. The Ket, the Scourge, and I guess Joel's conscience, or whatever it is we're trying to solve here. Are we helping out a friend of his? We're trying to take down the Rokar. Right. One of our other many enemies. And then, of course, there's the jungle itself, but I don't think that's an enemy we're going to rid ourselves of anytime soon. Whoa, you're not dead. Let's solve that, shall we? The one downside of telling... Oh, Liam! Of telling both your crewmates to attack one enemy is that they then ignore smaller threats, which they often finish off for you if they're not doing other things. You alright, Liam? Seems alright. Unearthed remnant device.
Good find, Pathfinder.
Oh, it's a task. Let's grab some ammo. keeps their stuff on the roof? Doesn't seem like the best place for it. Especially in the jungle. Although maybe off the ground is the best place for it. I'm looking for a data pad or a console. Some kind of clue. We are at the totally wrong place. Alright, well. Guess you're never gonna find what you're looking for if you keep looking in the wrong place. Hangar and Tech Nude. Alright, so I have to go straight ahead, then left, and make a U-turn. I can do that. What's in here? A container. With resin caps. Yummy. Some,
Cat!
blue creatures up
Protect
ahead.
Soldier!
And I'm guessing the cat or then the red. Oh, the blue or the remnant. Stay blue, stay blue. I don't want to be attacked on both sides.
Cat! Protect Soldier!
Back two.
Enemy vulnerable!
Yeah, so are we. Come on, shields. Thought I reduced the delay. Again, one of the enemies like 2 health left. Alright, that takes care of the cat. At least that group. Even though I don't need loot anymore, I'm still scavenging for remains. Reminds me of those games where like you play them so much you eventually just stop gathering loot because you know it's stuff you don't need. That's always like a really sad time. Happens in like Elder Scrolls games, or I think The Witcher. It happened to me in.
I'll override it.
Locked again? Nope, it worked.
Don't come any closer.
Alright, well, let me take your stuff, and then I will come closer. So let's see. Akksul heard more of the new aliens had formed an alliance with our wayward deserters. We went to see for ourselves. It was worse than they feared, multiple species. They weren't just ruling our people, they were exalted like heroes. I'll never forget what Akksul told us. All aliens are the same. They want to take what's ours and turn us into slaves. The Rokar see with clear eyes, and our hearts are pure. We won't succumb to these new invaders. Well, you gotta admire their courage, and they think what they're doing is right, but I think it's pretty obvious that not all of us Milky Way folks are the same.
Don't touch me.
You need medical attention.
It's too late for that. I made sure of it.
Your wounds, they're self-inflicted?
The cat. I can't go back. I won't. Oh.
Hush now, sister. The cat are dead.
Sister.
They can't take you. We won't let them.
You sound like him. So confident. So sure.
You mean Akksul?
He saved me. Gave me a chance to live. And die on my own terms.
We need to find him, Thordia.
Sorry, Joe.
Ishare, brave one.
Even in the end, she was devoted to him.
And Akksul's using that devotion to spread hate. The only other person who could reach him
is the Moshae. I was hoping to keep her out of this. She's always had a blind spot when it comes to Akksul. Come on, let's go.
Alright. So maybe that was only part of his loyalty mission then? Or a lead-up quest to it? Let's see what's next on the agenda. Back to Helios assignments. We have to go to Kadara. And also Kadara. As for this, Kala's song, which is, again, at Kadara. At least we have all our ducks in a row. This one is back on Vold. Check your email. The Moshae has arranged a meeting between us and Akksul. So I guess even Akksul respects the Moshae. It's kind of underhanded using that against him, but he does need to be stopped. I also like that they've kind of really built up this guy as the leader of the Rokar, and now he's the nemesis in Jaw's loyalty mission. That's kind of cool. It's weird that the mission's called Friend or Foe, though. Like, I think at this point in the game, he certainly seems like a friend. It'd be really weird for him to betray us all of a sudden, but it'd be kind of cool, too. Be a twist you wouldn't really expect in a game like this. And then Eos, we have one quest. And then Nexus. Alright. A few little things here and there. But first, let's go back to the Tempest. And I guess we'll go ahead and just go right to Aya. No reason to wait. Oh, I'm in combat. With what? I have no idea. The Remnant, maybe? Although they're blue on my radar, which means they're not unfriendly. Alright, they're unfriendly. Is that it? More importantly, was that what was keeping us in combat? Nope. The whole planet is keeping us in combat. Great. Alright, well, we're close by, actually. Let's just go. By the time I go around killing everything, trying to get out of combat, I'll just end up aggroing more things, and I'll end up spending the rest of the episode just doing this. Better to just keep a move on. Follow the river. Alright, well, I'm not sure if this will be goodbye for Havarl. Goodbye for good, at least. But if it is, it was, not sure fun is the word I'm looking for. It was exhilarating. Let's go with that.
Leaving Havarl. Bridge is yours, Pathfinder.
Now back to our other favorite jungle world, or tiny little piece of jungle on a volcanic world. Good old Aya. It's nice getting a chance to go back and see these planets
All systems green.
again. I was about to say one last time, but don't know if it will be. But if it is, I'm okay with that. I think we've we've had fun going around, turning on the monoliths. We've seen more or less all there is to see. I'm sure, like in a game like this, there's going to be lots of little things I'm missing, but you can't do everything. All right, Jal expressed you wish to meet with Akksul. It has been a long time since he and I spoke. He was so changed by the Ket, it was difficult to talk to him, but perhaps enough time has passed, and together we can reason with him. I've arranged a meeting at my laboratory on Aya. Please come at your earliest convenience. A little worried about her, because this quest, it can't be as simple as talking to him. So I'm worried he's going to like hurt her, and then this will be like a revenge thing. Heartfelt thanks from Dr. Eridana. Don't really remember who she was, but I guess I helped. Whatever Suvi's cooking up in the gallery smells terrible. She says it's for movie night. Good cause, bad choice of snacks. I can do better. Come see me and I'll show you. Guess we should visit Vetra then. Let's go do that now.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Got my rewards. 2 points. I'm not going to bother spending them because, to be honest, at this point I don't really care. I'm not really getting anything I would use anyway.
Suvi. Gotta love her, but those green snack things she's making for Liam's movie night? Let's just say they're probably better suited to throwing at the screen.
You've got a better idea?
Yeah, actually. Cora lent me an initiative access code so I could track down some contraband. Long story short, someone on Kadara Port has popcorn. And Graxon, which is like your popcorn, only better because I can eat it.
Alright, well. Yeah, that is weird, the popcorn is contraband. Now I have a sudden craving for popcorn. But, maybe I'll have some after this. Nothing like a bedtime snack. So we're going to Kadara. Good, because I was going there anyway. Not right now, but the Moshai comes first, then the popcorn.
Someone smuggled popcorn across galaxies?
It's light and people would pay big credits for it. Why not?
Fair enough. I could track some down the next time we're there.
Thanks. It'll be nice to have a treat out here, you know?
I'm more wondering why you couldn't just bring it with you. Like, we had some personal effects. If you wanted to bring popcorn, who cares? Maybe because it's like a food and like a plant, kind of. So it could be contaminated with a disease or something. I don't know. Anyway, I do like that they have a sequel to the movie night quest. I wonder if like everybody in the crew will have a role to play. And I'm okay with that, but there really, at this point, there needs to be an actual like movie night cutscene. I think there will be, judging by like the party in Mass Effect 3 and things like that. But all right, let's get our head back in the game and head to Aya. It does feel like we might be beginning the actual loyalty mission tonight, but not finishing it. That's okay. Doesn't everybody love a good cliffhanger? Aya is over here. We've seen this cutscene. We're back. Alright, so she's going to be way back here. Is there a quick travel station? Fast travel station, rather. And let's go ahead and make this our quest. And I guess the best way in there is this way. The city's really pretty and really cool, but it's not the easiest to traverse. Not sure the city planners, not sure there really were city planners.
They've got amazing RemTech research going on here. I love seeing our Milky Way peeps mingling with the Angara. It's early in our interspecies relationship, but I hope we can build on the momentum.
We have an amazing opportunity. And a great responsibility.
Whoa, that's your inspiring voice. You really can't turn off diplomat mode once it's on, can you? Just riding you, Ryder. Keep up the good work.
Gotta stay in character. Give the people what they want. It's a pretty bridge. Have I been here before? I assume I have. Huh, okay, so I did not go the right way, clearly. Hey, Liam. I like how he's always the same place. Let's try this again, shall we? In the museum. Here we go.
If that should have come to me,
Shh, Akksul, I'm all right.
you almost died. What's he doing here?
So he definitely seems to respect her, as they all do. In that case, I doubt he's going to hurt her, but having trouble figuring out quite where this quest is going.
I asked the Moshai to set up a meeting. I don't want us to be enemies.
Is this true?
Akksul, Ryder rescued me from the Ket. He risked his life to...
Sloane Kelly saved Kadara. Look how that went.
Okay, he's criticizing Sloane. I'm about to say, wait a minute, I didn't betray Sloane. What is he getting at? Yeah, that's not the same thing at all.
I want to be allies. Equal allies.
You don't even treat your own equally. Isn't that why the Krogan left?
How did you...
I've been watching you. You're invaders just like the Ket, except less cautious.
What does that mean?
You'll know soon enough. Do not trust them, Chauvin.
Great.
Akksul. He didn't used to be like this. He was curious, brilliant. But the Ket, even without exaltation, they change us.
Yeah, I think Ryder would try to see the best in people. Even somebody like that.
There's still time to bring him around.
I want to believe that, but his hatred towards aliens,
I'll prove we can be trusted.
I hope so.
Ryder, we just received an emergency recording from EOS. Come to the meeting room when you get back to the Tempest.
Alright, so this is a quest, or a series of quests involving a lot of travel. Normally that would annoy me, but I'm actually okay with that now, because we're heading to EOS anyway, I think for PB's quest. So, back to the Tempest then. Interesting idea that, like, this guy is one of our main enemies. Or at least a fairly major enemy. And somehow the quest is turning into Ryder trying to prove himself to him. It makes sense, but it's also kind of weird. It feels like we just got here.
Welcome back.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Alright, I'm gonna spend them just so he doesn't keep saying that every single time. On what? I don't really care. Wasn't there something I was actually going for, though? I don't know, improved development. Accelerate mine, let's go with that. I've already kind of developed everything. Military... Yes, this is my problem. Even when I try to just choose whatever, I can't just choose whatever. Okay. Now that that's done, to the comms.
Pathfinder, you have pending vid calls.
Where am I at, Sam? Don't you think I know that? Sam's the guy like you're standing in front of the fridge, and then he's asking you, are you hungry? It's like, yes, why would I be in front of the fridge with the door open if I wasn't hungry? Suvi has forwarded a distress call. I think Akksul has struck.
Suvi, play the full distress call from Prodromos.
Right away.
This is the Initiative Outpost Prodromos on Eos. We're in need of assistance. Tempest, this one is for you. We've got hostiles inbound. No ground activity, but there soon will be. Pathfinder, we need you. Going dark until it's resolved. We're not giving up Eos again. Out.
Could use more information than just hostiles and the worry of escalation.
Could be he's worried it's not a simple attack. If someone's willing to risk attacking Prodromos, your first outpost...
They're trying to make a point.
Yeah, wonder who it could be. This could be interesting, though.
That's the last we heard? Nothing else?
No rider, but also no alarms. The orbital buoy isn't showing any major traffic. Bradley's military, all about the prep. I bet it's a brownout to present less of a target.
Keep the nav fresh. I'll be on the bridge soon.
Understood.
I'm glad we do have some kind of system in place to at least keep an eye on the system. It would seem like an oversight if we didn't. In that case, let's head to Prodromos. Or rather, Eos. Been a long time since we've been here. Miss the old gal. And I don't really remember where it is. Good thing there's a marker. Alright, farewell, Aya. It would kind of have been nice to go to Eos as like a last stop before we attack the Archon's ship.
Ready to fly, Path.
But not the way it worked out.
Find something?
Something pinged us. An ID request. The Tempest auto-responded.
We'll keep an eye out in the sector.
Auto-responded? Do they have information on our ship? And if so, how?
Probes launched.
That a satellite? Is that what pinged us in this sector?
It's pulsing an initiative call response code. Someone knows our tech inside and out.
Let's get a scan.
Alright, so it's not the Tempest they know, it's just the Alliance codes. It's still troublesome, but many more potential sources of a leak.
Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit. Anomaly on sensors.
You know me and mineral deposits. This is probably a waste of time. In fact, not probably. This is definitely a waste of time. Yay, 103 iron. What would I have done without you?
Anomaly on sensors.
That's going to be the next one to the right there.
Getting a scan.
Yep.
Probes launched. Anomaly found.
And I guess that's it. Do we have to harvest both these caches? Also, it said Ket. It'd be very surprising if this is not a Rokar thing. Because the whole lead-up was about Akksul, so I doubt Bioware would suddenly go in a completely different direction.
Our Turian friend on Eos has good instincts. Let's check it out.
Significant resource value floating on the vector that Dark Tier have been predicted. This is the quest, right? No, this is a task. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. I was about to say, what? These aren't attack ships. What is going on here? So this is more just a little task to find Ket supply ships and take their stuff. Well, I guess that's fun too, but not why I'm here. And look, there's more.
Possible Ket supplies. Just like Dark had suggested.
How are they possible Ket supplies? They are clearly Ket supplies. Anyway, Time to head to Prodromos. It's like when you're watching a really good TV series and you're watching the second to last episode of the season, and it's all just about build up to the season finale. And it's exciting in its own right, but it's really all just the prequel to what's about to happen. That's how I feel now. Have we scanned this yet?
Tracking a remnant architect.
No, we have not. Severe radiation exposure. Conducting analysis of the atmosphere. So, what's left of the remnant are still interested in what we're doing. Alright, so Joel is still with us. Let's keep him. But we've had Liam with us a while, so let's bring out Drac. Should be a good team. I probably do need to upgrade their stats at some point. Maybe I'll do that to all 6 of them at once.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Alright, well, about to end it there. Okay, I guess we can end it here. Ryder just put his helmet on, I suppose anticipating combat.
I've located a suitable site for an HNS receiver, Pathfinder. Nav point is set.
That's right, we can do that for Liam while we're here, but one thing at a time. It is now about 12:30 in the morning, so I should get to bed, or I should have some popcorn, and then get to bed. But that's going to be it for me. Thank you all very much for watching. Take care.